Champion Carla Cararini has won cash and prizes totaling $34,607. This week, players will win a pool table, a diamond ring, this video camera, and a trip to France, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including a Jeep Eagle Premier and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Nice to have you here. Thank you. Good to have you here with us for Sale of the Century. If you've been with us, you know we've got a champion who has been rolling along. Great total and a lot of big things possibly in store today. Let's get her back. This is Carla Cararini. Hello, Carla.
Hello, Jim.
Over $34,000 in cash and prizes. Congratulations on that. And now, as you've won four also great prizes, including a trip to the Virgin Islands, if you win today, do you know how much you play the Winner's Big Money game for?
8?
No.
9?
9.
$9,000.
Yeah, $9,000. So, good luck.
That'd be good. Thank you.
Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Hello there, Summer.
Hello.
Yeah, she's getting up there, and it does get up quickly.
Yes, it does. He's a real runaround from Baltimore, Maryland. Let's welcome Matt Bevrungen.
Hello there, Matt.
And she's a real hair raiser from Saugus, California. Here's Cindy Kramer.
Hello there, Cindy. See you later with some bargain, Summer. Thank you. Cindy, a hair raiser.
Exactly, Jim. After years of buying my children's pets for each Easter time, I decided to go into the business myself, and I raise miniature lop-eared rabbits.
Oh, they're very cute. I understand you don't have any problem keeping the stock up there, too, with rabbits, right?
No, they take care of themselves.
Sounds like fun. Nice to have you here. Matt, a runaround.
That's right, Jim. I'm a marathon runner, and in the last 2 years I've completed 4 marathons: L.A., San Diego, Washington, and Virginia Beach.
Well, good for you. That is quite an accomplishment. Well done.
Thank you.
And you're a visitor from Baltimore, Maryland as well.
That's right.
Very pretty city. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Good luck to all three of you. Great prize for the winner of the match. There is a camcorder, camera, playback, the whole thing. That should be nice for the winner. Let's get to it. $20 starts you all off. And here we go. In what new film do Sally Field and Tom Hanks? Carla?
Punchline.
Steal all the laughs as 2 stand-up comics. Punchline it is. $5 for the correct answer to Carla. What 2 initials mean everything's all right? And Matt?
Okay.
That's what they are. And Matt jumps in quick, and he's right. In China, there are 600 professionals who paddle away the day playing this sport. Matt?
Table tennis.
There are 600 professional table tennis players in China, and you're right, you go into the lead. According to the old saying, what should you do if the shoe fits? Carla?
Wear it.
Just beating everyone with the buzzer, and you've tied Matt for the lead. On many diets, before your meal, you're supposed to eat half of, Carla?
Grapefruit.
That's the large citrus fruit, and with that one, Carla goes into the lead. And as you can hear, it's time for an instant bargain. You know, player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise, and Carla, who has picked up a lot, has a $5 lead over Matt, and the opportunity... Oh, Carla.
Oh,
look at this.
Jim.
Carla, whatever your style of music, it will sound better on a new stereo. Scott's shelf-sized audio system with 60 watts of power, featuring an integrated amplifier, tuner, cassette deck, CD player, turntable, and 3-way speakers. Furnished by H.H. Scott. It's normally priced at $679, but today on Sale of the Century, it's just for only $5.
Well, Carla, this is the record player, tape deck, CD player, remote, the whole thing for the value of a question. Carla, this is great. I'm going to leave it right where it is for $5. It'll cost you. You'll be in a tie with Matt for $5.
I like it
going
a lot.
once, going twice.
I like it a lot.
No.
I need.
Oh, Carla.
I needed a sound system real bad.
Well, why didn't you buy it for $5? I thought that was such a good buy.
It was.
If you had bought it, boy, was it a good buy. $679 plus $600 in cash went with it.
Them's the breaks these times, I guess.
Them's the breaks. Well, of course, you're closing in on some big things, so you've got decisions to make every time it comes up. And she does have a 1-question lead. October 4th, 1988 marked the 31st anniversary of the suburban sitcom featuring June, Wally, and, of course, Theodore. Matt?
Leave It to Beaver.
Leave It to Beaver, 31 years old, and Matt goes into the lead now. No, goes in with tie with Carla. Sorry about that. Appropriately, what European nation ranks first in world pasta consumption? Carla.
Italy.
Italy, says Caroline. Yes, indeed. Carla back into the lead. While walking on the beach, Robinson Crusoe saw a man's footprint. Cindy.
Friday.
That's the man's name, and you finally beat it to the buzzer, Cindy. There you go. Time now for the Fame Game. We're playing for control of the board. A lot of interesting information about a famous person. Get that person, you get control. I am a performer born in New York City in 1949, the daughter of an NBC executive. I made my Broadway debut in Hurly Burly, which earned me a Tony nomination. 5 years later, starred in a film about outer space that became a huge hit. My other movies include Eyewitness, The Year of Living Dangerously, Ghostbusters. Carla.
Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver is right, and you've got control of the board, yes. And a $10 money card wear, son.
It's number 2.
Well, you know how to do it. We lock into your lead with into your buzzer with a $5 lead. Good luck, Carla.
Okay, $10 money card. Come on over now.
No, lands on number 3, and she gets...
It's a ceiling fan. This sleek Casablanca ceiling fan with contemporary design in white and brass with graceful light fixture. The Spirit of Saturn model, furnished by Casablanca.
Very nice. That is well over $700, almost $800. That is yours to keep. Yes, Sigourney Weaver is the daughter, if you didn't know, of Pat Weaver, who was a very innovative executive for NBC. We will be right back.
If you live in Los Angeles or plan to visit the LA area and you'd like to become a contestant on Sale of the Century, please call area code 213-284-8644. And now, back to Jim Perry and Sale of the Century.
Thank you, Don. Let me have you down here as a contestant, and if you're a little wary about doing that, come down and join us in the studio audience like a group did today. The Robinson Mixers of Long Beach, California with us today, right? Good to have you here. Love to have you here. Now, let's get back. Carla, looking for possibly a $9,000 crack at the big money game. When her 5th win, she's got the lead. She's at 40, Matt at 35, Cindy at 25. If you could stand the tears, you can turn cooked potatoes into mayonnaise. Matt?
Onions.
By adding onions, you're right. And with good anticipation, you tied Carla. His first solo album, Talk Is Cheap, is giving some satisfaction to this lead guitarist, Carla.
Keith Richards.
Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones, and you go back in the lead, yes. What brand of camera was introduced with the slogan, "You press the button, we do the rest"? Matt?
Polaroid.
No, you press the button, we do the rest. Kodak. Eastman, founder George Eastman, and you lose 5. Strictly speaking, zoologists use this name to refer to a black leopard, not a pink one. Carla.
Panther.
Panther is right. Well done. Carla goes to 50. Carla, you didn't want to buy before. Now you've stretched out a $15 lead, and now you could buy this.
Carla, whether your bag is tennis, golf, or just relaxing, you'll love this trip to San Diego. A rental car will be provided for your 7-day stay in San Diego. You may enjoy golf, tennis, swimming, fine dining, and luxurious accommodations, convenient to many San Diego attractions. Furnished by Handlery Stardust Hotel and Country Club. It's normally priced at $1,650, but today on Sale of the Century, it's for only $11.
Well, I hope you heard that, Carla. That is a week's vacation. A week's vacation in San Diego.
Beautiful. A lot of sailors down there, too, right?
A lot of sailors, yes. $1,650 trip for 11. You didn't want to buy before when you would have been in a tie, but if you bought that for 11, I'll tell you what I'll do, Carla.
What?
You didn't buy before and you missed that instant cash. I will knock $1 off. You can have it for 10, so you'd have a 1-question lead, and I'll still throw in $200 in cash. $1,850 buy for 10, Carla. Going once, going twice.
Talk to me, Jim.
No sale. She got afraid of the sailors there for a moment, right? Didn't want to try it. Hanging on to the $15 lead. Let's get back with this. The investment firm of Shearson Lehman Hutton recently hired as one of their TV pitchmen former Secretary of State Henry Carla
Kissinger.
He is doing commercials for Shearson Lehman Hutton. You've had another 5, yes. And I might add, in fairness to Mr. Kissinger, he is donating that fee to charity. Well done, Henry. What U.S. state are you visiting if your plane just landed in Bluegrass Field near the city, Carla?
Kentucky.
Frankfurt, Bluegrass, got to be Kentucky. You're right. They have to make it a move. Although all doctors don't agree, large doses of what vitamin may help prevent colds? Matt?
C.
That's right. This time you beat Carla to the buzzer. You got closer at 40. At work, a judge presides in one. At leisure, he plays tennis in one. Cindy?
I was going to say a robe.
No. At leisure, you play tennis in a court. Judge presides in a court. You play tennis on a court. You lose 5, Cindy. Sorry about that. But you can make it up a little later. Right now, talking about court. An underworld figure was to appear in court for tax evasion. His lawyer advised him not to wear those very expensive suits and told him to go buy one off the rack and send him to a store. The next morning, the mobster called and said, "I'm in the store you sent me to. I'm looking at the stuff, and I've decided I'd rather go to jail." We'll be right back. To the match, our champion Carla Carini. She hasn't been wanting to buy because she's closing in possibly on win number 5 and a crack at 9,000. She has the lead at 60, Matt at 40, Cindy at 20. But another money card goes up on the board. This could cut into her lead. Matter of fact, Matt, you could possibly get to within one question of her as we look for the identity of a famous thing. Back to the fame game. I am a fruit that grows on a plant that can rise as high as 30 feet. In the U.S. alone, I'm consumed at the rate of about 11 billion a year. I contain phosphorus, potassium, and vitamins. Carla?
Bananas.
Banana is right as she beats Matt to the buzzer and gets control. Yes. $15 money card. Where is
Banana number 7.
Well, every dollar is so important there, Carla. Good luck.
Thank you. Okay, $15 money card. Come to Mama now.
No, lands on number 1, and she gets...
It's hardwood flooring. The new generation of beautiful Bruce hardwood floors. Designed for easy care and durability. Furnished by Bruce.
Prize, $500 worth. And you still have that $20 lead. You were, of course, playing for control of the board. But three of you try this. Although Prohibition was in effect during the 1932 L.A. Olympics, what country's team was allowed to drink its Bordeaux? Matt?
France.
The French brought their own, and they were allowed even during Prohibition. They brought their own Bordeaux and Chablis. They traveled in style. Matt, you get another 5. He started by earning $67 a week at a radio station and makes close to $5 million a year as the anchor of the CBS Evening News. Matt?
Dan Rather.
Yeah, you got a pretty good size raise there. Dan Rather it is. Matt goes to 50. On the bestseller list is a Charles Higham book about this woman for whom the King of England abdicated his throne. Colin?
Wallace Simpson.
That's right. The Duchess of Windsor, Wally Simpson. You go to 65. Now, Carla, you have a $15 lead, ma'am.
Sure do.
And it's time for the instant cash. 2 boxes have $100 bills, and one today is worth $4,000. It would cost you the amount of your lead if you wanted to go for it. It would cost you $15 for a crack at another $4,000 in cash, Carla.
Now, Jim.
Going once. Going twice. No sale. She's not reaching today.
Going for the kill.
Where?
No. Oh, I would say number... Let's go with 3 today.
Let's go for 3. She may be saying the one she doesn't want, really, but... Oh, no, it wasn't there, so good choice.
For me.
Number 1 is where it was. Number 1. Yay me. I didn't go for it and make a mistake.
Comforting.
5,000 in instant cash. And now, as I say, Carla closing in maybe on 9,000 if she can hang on. We'll be back to see if she can do it after this. It's tough to buy when you get up in that stratosphere there.
I don't know if it's strategy, but gut.
Back to the match. Champion trying to win number 5, and she's got the lead, but as you can see, it's not a big one. Carla at 65, Matt at 50, Cindy at 20. Here's a question for 5. Some of this Midwestern state's important politicians are Hubert Humphrey, Eugene McCarthy.
Minnesota.
That's right, Carla, it is Minnesota. Eugene McCarthy, I was going to say, and Walter Mondale, and the champion adds another 5. In the Bible, when asked where Abel was, who said, "I know not"? Cindy.
Cain.
My brother's keeper, it is indeed Cain. Cindy to 25. What do we call the court-issued document that allows an officer to search a home or make an arrest, Carla?
A warrant.
Warrant is right as she beats Matt to the buzzer again. Well, Matt, right now she's got a $25 lead, but a $25 money card is going up on that board with a final fame game in a famous place. I am a Midwestern city that is the home of the first commercially successful American car. The first Oldsmobile was produced in me in 1897 and is still made in me today. Other brands followed, including Rios and Durant. I'm the home of the R.E. Olds Museum, where many antique cars are on display. Settlers first appeared on my site in 1837. 10 years later, I succeeded Detroit as the state capital. I am still the capital. Matt?
Lansing, Michigan.
Lansing, yes, that's the city. Interesting. The first car, not in Detroit, but in Lansing. And you've got control. $25 money card where,
It's
Summer?
behind the number 9.
Well, Matt, as promised, if you hit that 25, you would tie Carla for the lead. Good luck as we lock in.
Okay, come on, $25 money card now.
Ooh, right between the number 8, and he gets...
It's a refrigerator. A Frigidaire Frostproof top-mount refrigerator freezer. Energy efficient, common sense features, and classic good looks and quality. Furnished by Frigidaire.
Well, you missed the money card, but you got a great prize. That is
Oh, that
well
is
over
nice.
$700, Matt, and that is yours to keep. And you're
Thank
still
you.
within hailing distance, because as you know, there are a lot of questions as we finish things up with the speed round. That lovely camcorder on the line. May I have 60 seconds on the clock? It is, however, Carla at 75, Matt at 50, Cindy at 25. Good luck to all three of you. We start the speed round now. What leafy garden vegetable comes in the varieties bib, iceberg? Cindy.
Lettuce.
Right. In a park, what kind of creatures would you find in an aviary? Carla.
Birds.
Right. According to the initials, if a military man goes AWOL, Matt.
Absent without leave.
Right. In what Midwest city could you visit the world's tallest skyscraper, the Sears? Carla.
Chicago.
Right. A jazz star named Gillespie and a baseball player, Matt.
Dizzy.
Right. In the nautical poem, what color skies at night are a sailor's delight? Sydney.
Red sky.
Right. On what beautiful sea would you find the countries of Cuba, Haiti, Jamaica? Matt.
Caribbean.
Right. The classic novel for which Jane Austen is best remembered is Pride, Matt.
And Prejudice.
Right. What great American architect designed New York's Guggenheim Museum? Matt.
Frank Lloyd Wright.
Right. A Roman Catholic clergyman and a bright red songbird. Both share, Carla?
Cardinal.
Right. Name the heroic Civil War general who made his last stand at the battle, Matt.
Custer.
Right. Where in Pennsylvania would you be if you were visiting the Steel City? Matt.
Pittsburgh.
Right. What do we call the type of story that teaches a moral like the ones written, Matt?
A fable.
Right. Barney Clark was the world's first recipient. Matt.
Artificial
time is
leg.
up. We have a tie. Time ran out before you could answer, Matt. But you and Carla are in a tie. Cindy, you are out of it. We'll go to the tie-breaking question. Matt and Carla, remember, if you buzz and answer correctly, you'll add 5 and win. Answer incorrectly, you would lose 5 and you would lose. Tiebreaker. Referring to his beloved home, which president once said, all my wishes end, Matt?
Jefferson.
Where I hope my days will end at Monticello. You're right. For another 5 in the win. A great speed round for Matt. Came from 25 behind and won it by 5 in a tiebreaker. Congratulations. Wow.
Jim, I went to school in Charlottesville. I had an unfair advantage.
Oh, you went to Charlottesville, so you better know Jefferson. Well, I must give you credit because you jumped in on the beginning of that quote. You didn't even wait for Monticello. Well solved. Back to the new champ in a moment. A couple, they jumped in quick and they were right. I was going to say the Battle of the Little Bighorn was indeed Custer, and the ones written by Aesop are indeed fables. We have to say goodbye to our champion, Carla. Well, Carla, you can't feel too bad because you have certainly had a wonderful stay. You've got a trip to the Virgin Islands, a color TV. You've got a lot of other lovely prizes, beautiful gold bracelet, $13,890 in cash, and you are well over $35,980. Congratulations.
Thank you, and I had a blast.
And you're a great champion. Congratulations, Carla. Cindy didn't pick up anything along the way. I do hope you had a good time.
Yes, I did. Thank you very much.
Well, we have some nice parting gifts as a memento of your stay and the cash in front of you. Thank you for being here as well, Cindy. But didn't Matt make a great comeback? Congratulations. Matt, as we congratulate you, we've got this lovely prize for you. Don?
Well, Matt, you'll have a swinging good time with this. A full-size VHS camcorder with variable speed, 8-to-1 power zoom lens, high-speed shutter, and flying erase heads. Furnished by Sharp. This prize is worth $1,799.
And that could just be the beginning, Matt. Congratulations. You can see he is very quick with that buzzer, and if he's quick right now, he can win that winner's big money game. Come on, Matt. That was a great speed round against a great champion. Congratulations. You were 25 behind going into the speed round. That's 5 big questions. Congratulations. Talking about 5, your first time up here, so you play for $5,000.
Sounds like a lucky number.
Well, as bright as you obviously are, I don't think you need any luck. 3 envelopes for you, red, yellow, or blue.
Well, poor yellow doesn't get picked very much. I'm going to go with yellow.
All right, yeah, that is kind of a poor soul there, the yellow, but they juggle them around, so it really doesn't make too much difference other than you put your fate in your own hands here. Solve 4 puzzles in 20 seconds for $5,000. Clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer. Then, of course, you've got to give me an answer right away.
Okay.
Good luck, Matt. Let's see you do it. The words are going to come in there, and you watch them as they come in. I'm just repeating them for the people at home. 20 seconds on the clock. Good luck, Matt.
Thank you.
First puzzle starts now. Actress played Mary Poppins. Victor, stop clock. You want to pass?
Pass.
Oh, Julie Andrews. Mary Poppins, Julie Andrews.
Yeah.
Well, if you don't know it, wise to pass, but you obviously have to catch up now.
Right.
Let's take a look at the next one. Now, presidents face dollar. Yes?
Washington.
That's right. Dollar bills quarters feature. Washington it is. One correct answer. Need 3 more before the clock hits 00. Let's look at the next puzzle. Now, profession Philip Marlowe. Yes?
Detective.
That's right. Sam Spade chair, detective. You've done some catching up, and you still have some catching up to do. 6 seconds, you're at the halfway mark. I think if you got it the way you got those two, you could do it. So let's see you keep it up. Next puzzle. Now, California City hosted, yes?
L.A.
That's right, 1984 Summer Olympics, L.A. 1 second left, so if maybe the one word will lead it to you, you might as well try it. Good luck. It might be the right word. I hope so for 5,000. Let's look at the next one now. Luxury, yes? No, it turned over. No, Cadillac, that wasn't bad. Luxury liner, that's right. The Long Beach attraction, the Queen Mary. You just couldn't think of Julie Andrews.
No,
that was the only. Well, that'll. You almost caught up from that, as a matter of fact. I have a feeling that you win again very easily. You're going to pick up some cash up here. Good, right, champion. Back with him and wrap things up for the day right after this. If you don't know it. Matt's got $2,538 on sale of the century. Bye for now.
Sale of the Century stars Jim Perry. This is Don Morrow speaking. Sale of the Century is a Reg Grundy production. Champion Matt Beverungen has won cash and prizes totaling $2,538. This week, players will win a pool table, a diamond ring, this video camera, and a trip to France, and continue a journey towards a fortune in cash and prizes, including a Jeep Eagle Premier and $50,000 in cash. In total, over $100,000 on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Thank you, Don. Hello there. Thank you. Good to have you with us. Delighted to have you with us for another day with Sale of the Century. On our last show, our new champion came from behind. He was 5 questions behind going into the speed round, pulled it out in the tiebreaker. We're very happy for our gentleman from Baltimore, Maryland, Matt Beverungen. Hello there, Matt.
Hi, Jim.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
That was a sensational comeback to win it. You did a great job. I didn't ask you what you do for a living, sir.
Well, I sell car telephones for the largest manufacturer of those products.
Oh, sounds like interesting work.
It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
Good. Nice to have you back here with us. And if you win today, you'll play the winner's big money game for $6,000, Matt. Good luck.
Thank you.
Here to introduce the challengers, Summer Bartholomew. Oh, the lady in red. Your favorite color, right?
My favorite color, you bet. She can whip anything up in a matter of seconds from Beaumont, Texas. Say hello to Bonnie Lalis.
Hello, Bonnie.
And he's a real crowd pleaser from Arlington, Virginia. Big hand, too. Chip Huskar.
Hello there, Chip. We'll see you later with some bargains, Summer. Thank you. Chip, a visitor from Arlington, Virginia. Good to have you here. What's this about being a real crowd pleaser?
Well, Jim, I was playing in a rock band, and one night from the stage, I saw a gorgeous girl. I fell in love and talked to her on the break. We've been going out for 3 years now, and she can still turn my head.
Oh, boy, that must have been a very good job on a quick break there, Chip. Nice to have you here.
Fast.
Bonnie, a visitor from Beaumont, Texas.
That's right, Jim.
What's this about whipping up anything in a matter of seconds?
Well, Jim, I'm crazy about microwaving frozen food. If it's frozen and goes in a microwave, I can cook it.
You can, that's right. If it's frozen, you can cook it.
That's
Atta
right.
girl. So we've got people from all across the country. That's nice. Chip from Virginia, and Bonnie from Texas, and Matt from Maryland. Good luck to all 3 of you. Beautiful prize. A diamond ring goes to the winner of today's match. And $20 will start you all off, and we'll get into the match with this. According to the TV theme song, you'll find 7 stranded castaways here, Chip.
Gilligan's Island.
That's where it is. $5 for the correct answer puts Chip in the lead. At a dinner party, you might put your food on a large, round, revolving tray. Matt?
Lazy Susan.
That's what it's called. Champion gets his first 5 of the day. What is your wife getting ready to do if she's studying the Lamaze method? Bonnie?
Have a baby.
Have a baby? And we've got a 3-way tie. Yes. If you're suffering from financial woes, just remember the old saying that the best things in life, Bonnie,
Are free.
yeah, may not help, but at least you'll know that. You're right. Bonnie goes into the lead. Supposedly, a child's crossed arms inspired what salty snack? So, Bonnie.
Pretzels?
In Twist and Stick, yeah, child's crossed arms. That's where they get the shape of the pretzel. Bonnie gets another 5. And it's time for an instant bargain. Player in the lead can buy bargain merchandise. Bonnie, that's you. First opportunity to buy. You've got a $10 lead over the gentleman. And we've got this.
Bonnie, this season's Fashion Plus. Jansen 100% comb cotton sweaters. True cotton performance and comfort. Year-round fashion in rich colors and distinctiveness. Designed for your personal style. Furnished by Jansen. It's normally priced at $500. But today on Sale of the Century, choose for only $6.
$500 worth of fashions. Very nice. Bonnie, what do you think?
Yeah, well, are those men's sweaters or women's sweaters, Jim?
Those are men's sweaters.
Well,
You got a fellow.
I don't know, fella, Jim.
No. Oh. Well, then I've got to help then. Then I have to do 2 things, Bonnie. I have to knock $1 off that price, so we'd have a 3-way tie if you bought it, and I'll have to give you $200 to buy your own
Jim.
sweater. Okay, now we got a deal. $500 there, $200. $700 buy for $5, and nice presents for some gentlemen.
I'll maybe find one now.
Okay. We'll knock that 5 off. Matter of fact, I said to put it in a tie. It doesn't, Bonnie. It still gives you the lead. You had a 2-question lead, so surprise, you are still in the lead. Some viewers recently voted as their favorite TV mom, Peg Bundy, from Chip. From the sitcom called Married with Children. Couldn't come up with it, you lose 5. Because this U.S. state consumes more Cheerios than any other, Bonnie.
Illinois.
Yeah, you might as well try. Yeah. Do you know they eat? You'll know what to expect for breakfast while vacationing in Tacoma or Seattle. Washington eats 60% more Cheerios. They eat. No one knows why, but they do. That's just a fact. Costs you 5, Bonnie.
Okay.
The hilarious new book called "If I Knew Then What I Know Now, So What?" It's written by Golden Girl Emmy winner Estelle Chip.
Getty.
Getty is right. And now we've got that 3-way tie, I promise. Same game now. $10 money card up on the board, and we look for the identity of a famous person. I am an actor who has played everything from a tough cop to a psychiatrist. I was born in New York in 1935, appeared on Broadway, made hundreds of commercials before I got my own series in 1976, playing the title role in Del Vecchio. 2 years later, Chip,
Judd Hirsch.
I became Alex Rieger in Taxi. Judd Hirsch it is. Well done. You've got control of the board. Yeah, you remember that Del Vecchio. $10 money card is where?
Number 3.
Lock into your buzzer there, Chip, in a 3-way tie. Good luck.
All right, $10 money card, come to me. Now.
No, lands on number 1, and he gets...
It's a canopy car bed. V-Star Cheapy car bed made of high-impact styrene, equipped with a removable canopy roof and wheels. Take a drive into dreamland, furnished by V-Star.
Well, that's $739, Chip.
That's great.
I don't know what you're going to do with it, but we'll be right back. Bed. And here's a question for 5. Wedges of this citrus fruit are often served with, Chip?
Oranges.
No, with seafood and as a souring agent. More information about it, but a lemon is what we were looking for. Cost you 5 with that quick buzzer. According to the title of an old hymn, who rowed the boat ashore? Bonnie?
Michael.
That's right. Just beat the buzzer on that. Michael rowed the boat ashore, and you got the lead. The first American woman whose portrait appeared on a stamp was our country's first lady. Bonnie.
Martha Washington.
An 8-cent stamp issued in 1902. Martha Washington it is. Well done. You go to 35. In northern Africa, the wild ass looks a lot like this creature, except that it has no stripes. Chip.
Zebra.
Zebra is right. You're back to 25-time Matt for second. But Bonnie, with an instant bargain, you have the lead all to yourself. And now we're getting to down-home things, Bonnie. You might like this.
Bonnie, you'll be cooking with class when you grill indoors with JennAir's electric downdraft grill range. Features self-cleaning radiant convection oven and interchangeable cooking cartridge, furnished by JennAir. Plus, we'll throw in $200 cash for the installation fee. It's normally priced at $1,678, but today on sale of this inch reachers for only $10.
Julia Child is straight. You know, I just realized the theme for the day continued. The child's bed, the man's sweaters, and now I forgot. Bonnie said she only throws things in the microwave, and here's a beautiful JennAir for her. Now, Bonnie, then I've got to help you. Now, have you ever thought about maybe doing some serious cooking, Bonnie?
Well, not till now, Jim.
Oh. What a nice lady she is. I'll tell you what I'll do then, Bonnie, doggone it.
Okay.
$1,678, including, what, $200 in cash? Yeah. I got to get back on a winning track. Wow. Would you like, today only, $500 with that? Going once? She's going to cook! Yay! All right. I had no choice in the matter. Making it a $2,178 bargain, and now you can do some serious cooking.
I'll have to.
We'll knock the 10 off, and we have a three-way tie. This magazine publisher was accused of an alleged murder plot. Chip.
Larry Flynn.
Larry Flynn it is. Well done, Chip. Back into the lead. On December 30th, 1940, the nation's first freeway was opened in the sprawling California metropolis. Bonnie.
Los Angeles.
Los Angeles had the first freeway in 1940. We tied Chip for the lead. We consider a year to be 365 days because it takes that long for the Earth to, Chip?
Go around the sun.
That's right, to revolve around the sun, and you got it. You're back into the lead. The better-known name for the most widely syndicated columnist epi-letterer is Ann Bonnie.
Landers.
That's right, yeah, over 1,200 papers, and Bonnie ties Chip for the lead again, yes. Talking about Ann Landers, in her column, she printed a couple of accident summaries submitted to insurance companies, and I'll pass along a couple to you. One said, an invisible car came out of nowhere, struck my vehicle, and vanished. You think they bought that? And my favorite was, while coming home, I drove into the wrong house and collided with a tree I don't have. We'll be right back.
Some of today's Sale of the Century participants will receive Emerson's deluxe integrated telephone and answering machine. Features beeperless remote, voice-activated recording, and 10-memory auto dial. A fine product furnished by Emerson. And now, back to Sale of the Century.
And back to a good close match with people from all across the country. The gentleman from Virginia at 35, the lady from Texas at 35, the champion from Maryland at 25. And a $15 money card going back up on the board now as we play the fame game again, looking for a famous thing. I am a month of the year named for a Latin number. I was originally the 8th month of the Roman calendar. The Romans send it, Chip.
October.
Nicely solved. Well done with limited information. Yeah. In the Roman calendar, it was the 8th month. Good job on that. And a $15 money card where, son?
Behind the number 5.
2 of them to shoot for. You can break that tie in your favor there, Chip. Good luck.
Okay, $15 money card. Come to me right now.
No, he lands on number 2. What does he get this time?
It's a portable dishwasher. KitchenAid's traditional quality portable dishwasher. Converts to built-in without conversion kit. 16-position upper rack adjusts for oversized items. Furnished by KitchenAid.
That's a very useful item. That's well over $600, Chip. You will enjoy that. And you are still in the tie with Bonnie for the lead as you were playing for control of the board. Try this, the three of you. When John Kennedy was assassinated, who succeeded him, Bonnie?
Lyndon Johnson.
Lyndon Johnson, the lady from Texas, says, yes, indeed, you're going to believe. Playing an eccentric piano teacher in the new movie, Bonnie?
Shirley MacLaine.
Shirley MacLaine did Madame Susatka, I believe it is. And Shirley MacLaine, you get another $5. When Percy Shelley, Lord Byron, and Mary Shelley held a competition to see who could write the best horror story, Chip?
Frankenstein.
Mary Shelley wrote what? Frankenstein it is. Good job, and Chip goes to 40. But Bonnie, you have the lead with a prize all of us can use, the instant cash. 2 boxes have $100 bills. One today is worth $5,000. It costs the amount of your lead if you want to go for it. And Bonnie, you have a $5 lead over Chip.
Got it. Do it, Chip.
Yes, indeed. So she risks that lead. We'll knock the 5 off. That's with you and Chip in the tie. And now, Bonnie, for $5,000, what do your instincts tell you? Which box?
Number 3.
Number 3. If you are right, you're $5,000 richer. You'll open it up yourself. Good luck.
Good luck, Bonnie. Thank you. $100.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. It was in number 2. Number 2 had the $5,000. It goes to $6,000 on the next show. $15 separate the players here. Don't you dare go away. Worth a try for 5, Bonnie. For the match, champion Matt Beverungen looking for a second win, but right now he's at 25, and the challengers, Chip and Bonnie, are both at 40. So let's get back to it. The shortest verse in the Bible is found in the Gospels. Chip?
Jesus wept.
That's all it says, and you are right. Jesus wept. You go into the lead. Well solved. Big Bend National Park in Texas received, Matt? It's named because it is formed by a big bend in what Mexican border river? Rio Grande. Quick buzzer cost you 5 on that one. He was quite a lady killer in his day, having married 6 women and beheaded 2. Name, Bonnie?
Henry VIII.
That's the British king, Henry VIII it is. Bonnie ties Chip again for the lead. Now Chip and Bonnie have a $25 lead over Matt, but Matt, there's a $25 money card going up on the board. 3 of them to shoot for with the final fame game. This is a famous thing. I am a volunteer organization founded in the late 1800s that today has about 27,000 local chapters. Bonnie taking a chance.
The Red Cross?
Incorrect. The chance does not pay off. Out of the rest of the question. We'll clear it. Continue for the gentleman. With approximately 6 million members, membership is open to all who wish to help us attain our goals with regard to children. Each local unit draws up its own constitution, develops programs to suit the needs of its own school and community. But Chip?
PTA?
That's what it is, a PTA, yes. Children, schools, community, gotta be. And a $25 money card wears.
Behind the number 8.
Well, as we lock in for the 3rd time to you today, any one of those money cards gives you the lead. Good luck, Chip.
Oh, okay. Come on, 25. I need you. Here we go. Now!
No, that's all. It lands on number 7, and he gets...
It's a microwave oven. Number 6, full-size, programmable microwave. Features 10 power levels, a turntable, 2-stage memory cooking, weight, cook, heat and hold, and temperature cooking. A fine product furnished by Emerson.
Would you like to trade that for some sweaters with Bonnie right now?
What game show is this?
Now then, with 3 nice people from all across the country, we finish it up with the speed round. That lovely diamond ring on the line. 60 seconds on the clock, please. It is Chip and Bonnie in a tie at 45, and Matt just 5 questions behind at 20. And if you remember on the last show, he came from behind by 5 to win it. Good luck to all 3 of you. We start the speed round now. What name is given to the 3-leaf clover used as the national symbol of Ireland? Bonnie?
Shamrock.
Right. If something doesn't affect you, you might say it's no skin off your Chip.
Nose.
Right. What member of your family would be described as your parental parent? Chip.
Father.
Right. What do you wear when you go skinny dipping? Bonnie?
Nothing.
Right. On TV, what profession is shared by Donald Westfall? Chip?
A doctor.
Yes. What top-selling news magazine did you just buy if you're reading about Matt?
Time.
Right. By what name do we know the military bugle call that signals light? Chip?
Taps.
Right. In what country could you have once found a secret police force called the Gestapo? Bonnie?
Germany.
Right. Until his retirement in 1970, who was Chet Huntley's NBC News partner? Chip?
Brinkley.
Right. The Last Frontier and Seward's Folly are 2 nicknames. Matt?
Alaska.
Right. In what war did a famous battle take place between the Monitor and the Merrimack? Matt?
Civil War.
Right. The great novelist who gave us Billy Budd, Moby Dick. Chip? Time. During the War of 1812, what song was inspired by... Matt?
National anthem.
We'll accept that for another 5, but Chip has won it for 5. Congratulations. Firefly Diviner was more appropriate, but national anthem acceptable. Congratulations, Chip, by 1 question. Back to the new champion in just a moment. A couple to wrap up. Billy Budd, Moby Dick, Chip, Herman Melville. I know you know it, just couldn't quite get it out, though you did jump in quickly and correct. I was going to say signaling lights out is indeed Taps, and the man of the year, and Matt was correct, it is Time Magazine. I've got to say goodbye, first of all, to our champion, but Matt, we thank you for a very good stay. Appreciate you coming out and joining us in Maryland.
Thank you very much. I've had a great time.
That's nice to hear, and with the cash in front of you, a good total, $2,578. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
Well, Bonnie, who came out to join us from Texas, you have had a very good one day, as a matter of fact, with the sweaters, the Jen Air, $860 in cash. You were well over $3,000 for the day, Bonnie. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jim, very much.
But Chip Puskar is the new champion. And Chip, we congratulate you. You've gotten some lovely things, and I think you might like this for a lady.
Well, Chip, it's beautiful jewelry for the lady in your life. The brilliance of Kay Jewelers Diamond Anniversary Ring. A single band of diamonds weighing a total of 1 carat. Says you'll marry her all over again. Furnished by Kay Jewelers. This prize is worth $1,795.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you, Jim.
And didn't we all love the way the copy fit this single gentleman? He's going to try for some cash now with a big money game. Come on, Chip. You'll marry her all over again, Chip. Congratulations. Come on up here now. Now, don't relax in that car bed of yours, Chip, because you're playing now for $5,000.
All right, that's real exciting.
All right, here we go. 3 envelopes, red, yellow, or blue. Which one, Chip?
I think I'm going to go for the blue today.
All right, solve 4 puzzles in 20 seconds for $5,000. All right. Clock starts when the first word of each puzzle is revealed. It stops when you hit that plunger to give me an answer, and you have control over that clock. You stop it, then give me the answer. Good luck.
Thank you.
20 seconds on the clock. We're all with you now, Chip. And that first puzzle starts now. Sexy lady turns Pat. Yep.
Vanna White.
That's right. Pat Sajak's letters. It is indeed. Vanna White. Right on the market there with your first one, 15 seconds. Stay on that pace. Let's take a look at the next one now. Auto company makes Celicas. Yep.
Toyota.
That's right. Supras, Corollas, a couple of the others. At the halfway mark, 10 seconds on the clock. Don't fall behind. Stay right on that pace. Let's look at the next puzzle now. American general became traitor. Yep.
Arnold.
That's right, Benedict Arnold. Arnold is all I needed during Revolution. 5 seconds left. You are right on the edge. If you can stop that clock before the 00 and give me a correct answer, you're $5,000 richer. Good luck, Chip, with that next puzzle now. Popular novelist wrote Shining. Yes?
King.
You got it. With 1 second. Stephen King. Well done. The $5,000. 1 second left when you jumped in there.
Thank you very much.
Now he's got something he wanted. Chip's got $5,000 in cash. We are delighted for him, and we'll be back right after this commercial timeout. Way to go.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much.
1 second, you jumped in with the right thing. The worst thing is if there were 2 things, like the noise.